This is definitely the kind of video your boyfriend watches even in the bathroom. Look what these brothers found at an auction. The fastest SUV in the world. A Dodge Durango Hellcat, 710 horsepower, supercharged V8 engine, bought for just $32,000. It was so cheap it seemed like a scam, but it was just crash damage. When the car arrived, the first challenge came up: how to unload it. The forklift almost came as a bonus. The ground was slipperier than soap in the shower, and the support points, plastic. All that was missing was Chapelin, Colorado. They tried to start the car. The result, red smoke. Looked like someone set off a flare bomb inside the engine. After a lot of sweating, they got it to the shop. The suspension was more twisted than your ex's excuses. They improvised with old parts and even borrowed a suspension from a Jeep Trackhawk just to keep the car standing. DIY on hard mode. They swapped the battery, fixed the radiator, and fired up the beast. That V8 roar made the neighbor 2 blocks down spill his wine glass. But the trouble wasn't over. The strut tower was bent. They hammered it back into shape. Who needs a frame straightener when you've got an old school mechanic and a wild heart? They peeled off the wrap, and the original red paint was flawless. The car looked even better naked. And to top it off, they found an identical Durango Hellcat in a junkyard, cut a piece of the chassis, and welded it back together like explosive Lego. The result? The SUV came back to life, lowered, aligned, and screaming louder than a kid without Wi-Fi. Same car that was buried in an auction now looks ready for a police chase in a movie. So, would you dare take on a project like this? Tell me in the comments.